everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to send automated inventory alerts on Slack. So I am selling my products with the help of WooCommerce, and my objective is that whenever any product in my WooCommerce store will become out of stock or the quantity of these products will decrease from a specific value, then I want to send a stock alert message on my Slack channel to my team members so that they can update the stock. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to set up a connection between WooCommerce and Slack, and that we are going to do without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect works on two principles, trigger and action. So in trigger, we are going to take WooCommerce, and in action, we are going to take Slack. And we are going to set up a connection between these two applications to automate this entire process easily. And to learn the amazing automation step by step, let me take you all towards my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I'm going to show you step by step that how we can send an inventory update message or a stock alert message for our e-commerce store on Slack to our team members. So I am selling my products with the help of WooCommerce, which is a plugin of WordPress. Now my objective is that whenever the stock of a particular product in my WooCommerce store will reduce below a quantity, let's suppose 10, then I want to send a stock alert message to my inventory team on Slack so that they can update the inventory. So I'm going to automate this entire process by setting up a connection between WordPress and Slack, and that too without any coding or programming skills with the help of this amazing automation software Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect allows us to set connections between different applications and to automate all our tasks, that too without the requirement of any coding or programming skills. This is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by tapping the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, we can find two options, sign in and sign up for free. In case if you are already an existing user like me, you can directly click on sign in, but if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button, and it is going to create your free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, because I am already an existing user, therefore I am clicking on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on this dashboard, we can find all our workflows which we have created, and we can also create different folders over here to save our workflows separately and accordingly. Now to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option, and here a dialog box will appear. It is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, I'm going to provide a name over here. Send automated inventory alerts on Slack. After giving the name, here I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save the workflow. I have multiple folders, you can see. So I'm going to select this automations for e-commerce store folder. I want to save my workflow in this folder, and now let's click on create. In the same manner, you can also create different folders to save your workflow separately. As we have done that, we can see that two windows are open in front of us. So these are trigger and actions. As I told you that Pabbly Connect runs on these two principles, so basically these two are the building blocks on which our automation works. Here the trigger says when this happens, and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose our objective is that whenever the stock of a particular product in WooCommerce will reduce below 10, then we want to capture the response, and we want to send a message of stock alert to our team members on Slack. For that, we are going to take WooCommerce in our trigger and Slack in our action. So here we can clearly see that action is following the trigger. That means when the stock quantity updated from WooCommerce will be captured over here, then the message will be sent on Slack channel, otherwise not. So after understanding the concept of trigger in action, let's start setting up the connection between WooCommerce and Slack. For that, first of all, we have to move towards our trigger step, and here our trigger application will be WooCommerce. So let's select that. As we have selected the application, we also have to select the trigger event. Now what is trigger event? Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or start. So here product updated will be our trigger event, because we want that whenever the product details, that means the quantity of the product will be updated, then we want to capture the response. As we have done that, we can see that a webhook URL is provided to us along with some instructions. So we have to follow these instructions step by step to connect WooCommerce with Pabbly Connect, and for that the webhook URL is going to act as a bridge. So let's copy the webhook URL, and when we will insert this webhook URL inside our WooCommerce store, it is going to send the response from WooCommerce towards Pabbly Connect whenever the update will be made in the quantity of the product. Now, after we have copied the webhook URL, I'm going to first of all take you towards my WooCommerce account. And as we know, WooCommerce is the plugin of WordPress, so we have to first of all come towards our WordPress site. Under that, here is the option of WooCommerce. From the left side, here we have product section. So these are all the products which I have in my account. But before that, we have to set up the connection. So we have to go towards settings section in WooCommerce. So let's go towards settings. After coming on settings, we will see the option of advanced. So let's select advanced option. Now under advanced, here we have the option of webhooks. So we have to select webhooks first of all. And then we have to create a new webhook. So let's click on add new webhook button. And here we have to add a new webhook by giving the details. So we will first of all provide a name to our webhook. So for whichever reason you are creating the webhook, you can give the name according to that. Here I'm going to give the name as, let's say, inventory updates. Okay, just a random name. Now we have to turn the status of this webhook to active, and now here we have to select the topic. So this is very important. So for whichever reason you are setting up the connection, you have to select that topic over here, because I want that whenever the product in my WooCommerce store will be updated from the inventory, then I want to receive the response. So product updated will be my topic over here. Now we have to provide the delivery URL, which we have copied from Pabbly Connect in this particular delivery URL field. After this, here we have to click on save webhook. And as we have done that, we can see that our webhook is successfully updated. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect. Here we have received one response. This is the test response, and here is the webhook ID. This means our connection is successfully made. So we'll click on recapture webhook response button. And now we are waiting for webhook response once again. So now when we are going to do a test submission by updating the product in WooCommerce store, then we are going to capture the response of that updated product with the updated quantity over here in Pabbly Connect. So how I am going to update my product? Whenever a new order will be placed for a particular product in WooCommerce store, then automatically the quantity of that product will be updated. So what we will do in order to capture the response, we will make a test order over here. We will place an order. I'm going to go towards the product section, and I'm going to purchase one of these products. Let's say this t-shirt. So I'm going to open this t-shirt in a new tab, and I'm going to purchase this product. So I'm going to click on add to cart, and here I'm going to increase the quantity of this product, let's say as 2. Okay, so I want to purchase 2 of these t-shirts. Now before moving forward to place the order, I'm going to once again take you towards WooCommerce, and these are the product section. So we have selected this t-shirt. I'm going to click on edit option, and I will show you the quantity which we currently have of this t-shirt in our WooCommerce store. So here when we go towards the inventory section, this is the current quantity of the product which we have. So the t-shirts are 10 in quantity. Now when we are going to place an order for 2 t-shirts, then we will have the products 8 in stock. Okay, so now I'm going to purchase 2 quantities of the t-shirt from my WooCommerce store. I'm going to click on update cart, and this is just a test purchase, okay, so that we can capture the response of product update. Now I'm going to click on proceed to checkout, and here I'm going to change some details. So the name of the customer who is purchasing this product is, let's say, Smart, and the last name is customer, and here are all the details. So I'm going to keep it same, but I'm going to change the email address, smart120@pabblytudes.com. Now I'm going to simply click on place order. So we have purchased 2 quantities of the t-shirt, and the order is placed. But here we can see that the method of the payment is cash on delivery. Therefore, here we have not received the response up till now. So we'll go back towards the order section in WooCommerce. So I'm going to go towards orders, and the recent order is of Smart customer. So I'm going to open this order, and what I will do, I will simply complete this order, because currently it is in processing state because the payment method is cash on delivery over here. So I will simply complete this order so that the response could be captured. So now I'm going to update, and as we have done that, the order is placed successfully and it is also completed. Okay, so that means the payment is received and the 2 quantities of t-shirts are sent to the customer. So we'll go back towards Pabbly Connect to check whether now the response is received, and yes, here we can see that the response is immediately captured. In this response, when we'll scroll down, here are all the details. So here we can see that the status of the product is in stock, and here the quantity that is updated is received. So this means that the quantity is reduced from 10 to 8. Now this means that a stock alert message is required to be sent to our team members so that they can refill the stock. So here when we have received the response, let's connect Slack with Pabbly Connect. But before that, here we have to add one condition, that many products are being purchased in our WooCommerce store which have different quantities, different values. Okay, so we do not want to run this workflow for each and every product and for each and every update. we only want that the left out quantity of the product which is purchased will become below 10, then we want to send the message for stock update, otherwise no. So I want that only when the stock of the product in my WooCommerce store will go below 10, then I want to send the stock alert message to my team members, otherwise not. So here I have decided a specific quantity, and by using that specific quantity I'm going to apply the filter condition. So we'll move towards our action step. Here our action application will be filter. So filter is an amazing inbuilt feature in Pabbly which allows us to set conditions in the workflow according to our choice. Here our action event will be filter values, and let's click on connect. As we have done that, we can see that we have received one label, a filter type and the value. So by using these, we have to set the condition. First of all, we have to set the label, and then we have to select our filter type, and then we have to provide a value that when the label will match that value, then we want to run the workflow, and if it will not match, then we want to stop the workflow over here. So let us first of all select the label. So we will select our previous step which we have received, and here the label which we want to select is the stock quantity. I'm going to select the label on the basis of quantity which is received as an update. So here the quantity is 8. So now I'm going to select filter type, that is, so when the stock quantity of the product is less than 10, then we want to run the workflow and we want to send the message to our team, otherwise not. So here I have entered the value manually. That means it has become static now, and now it is not going to replace. So the value 10 is going to be same each time. But because I've entered the label from my previous response, therefore it is going to replace automatically with each and every new response. And if the stock quantity in the response will not be less than 10, then we do not want to run the workflow further. Here we will simply click on save and send test request button to check whether the condition is true or not. And yes, here the condition is absolutely true because currently the stock quantity of the t-shirt is less than 10. So therefore we want to send the message to our Slack channel. Let's connect our Slack channel with Pabbly Connect. For that we have to click on this add action step button, and here our action application will be Slack, of course. So we have selected that. Now we have to select the action event, that will be send channel message. Let's click on connect. And now to build a new connection, we have to click on this add new connection button. In case if you already have an existing connection, you can also go with that. So this is my channel inventory management team on Slack, and I want to set up the connection between this channel and Pabbly Connect. So we will simply click on connect with Slack. And here it is asking us for the token type, that by using which kind of token you want to set up this connection. We have two token types, either user or bot. So how we have to enter them, so in what case we have to enter what token type so in which case we have to enter user, and in which case we have to use bot as a token type. For that we have to go towards this learn more hyperlink. It has taken us towards Pabbly forum page. When we will scroll down here, all the instructions are provided that how we have to use the token type. It is given that with the token type as user, you will have the following permissions: to add a star, to remove a star, to add a star, to remove a star, to invite a user to a channel, send private channel message, add reminder, set channel topic, and etc. But in case if you want to perform these functions such as send channel message without image, send direct message, or all these functions, then you have to use bot as a token type. And our objective is to send a channel message, therefore bot will be our token type over here. So I will enter bot as my token type and we'll click on save. Now as we have done that, Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Slack account. It is 100% safe, so let's click on allow. And here with this our authorization has become successful. So let's move forward. Here we have to select the channel on which we want to send the message. So we have multiple channels over here. I want to send this message on inventory management team. I have selected that. Now we have to enter the message which we want to send. So every time the stock will reduce below 10, then I want to send a stock alert message to my team. Therefore the message over here will be stock update required. Stock update required. This is the heading of my message. The inventory for the following products in our WooCommerce store has dropped below 10 units. Product name, current stock level. So what I will do, I will simply enter the details over here, such as product name and the current stock which is left. So for that, I will simply use mapping. Mapping is inserting data from previous step. Here our previous step is given, and here are all the details which we have received in our earlier response. When we will select a specific data from this response, it will get mapped. So here I want to enter the product name. So the product name is given over here, black color outfit. So I will simply map that. Now the next is current stock level. So here I will just go towards the stock which we have received, stock quantity, that is 8. Now when we have mapped this data, it has become dynamic. So with each and every new response, it is going to replace automatically with that new data. And in this way, we are going to automate the entire process of stock update messages on our Slack channel whenever the stock will reduce. So when we have mapped this data, it is going to change automatically, and whatever data we have entered manually will be same each time. So the messages stock update required, the inventory for current products in WooCommerce store has dropped below 10 units. The product name is black color outfit and the current stock is 8. Please update the stock as soon as possible to ensure we meet customer demand. Thank you. So this is my message. Okay, according to your choice, you can enter the message and you can use mapping to automate the entire process. Now we have to enter the image URL. If you want to send any image along with this message, you can enter the URL of that, and also you can provide a bot name. So basically we are setting up a bot over here to send automated messages whenever the stock update will be required. So you can give the name to your bot. Here I'm going to give the name as inventory alert. Okay, now the next is bot icon. If you want to provide a specific image as an icon to your bot, you can also give that, but it is not mandatory, so I'm just going to ignore this field, and I will simply click on save and send test request button, and here we have received the response. In this response, we have received all the details. This is the channel ID, here's the message type, that is message, and this is the username, that is the bot name. Let's go and check whether this message is received on our channel or not. And yes, here we can see that the message is automatically received over here. Inventory alert, the name of the bot, stock update required. The inventory for the following product in WooCommerce has dropped down below 10 units, product name, current stock, and etc. Okay, so this is the correct format of message. We have received it in the systematic format, and now when we have set up this connection successfully, so whenever there will be an update in the stock quantity of the product, if it will be below 10, then automatically a message will be sent. So now let's take this workflow for another product. I'm going to go back towards WooCommerce. I'm going to go towards product section, and let's say I'm going to purchase this cooler. So I'm going to open this cooler in a new tab, and I'm going to purchase it. So here I'm going to click on add to cart, and here we will go towards the cooler once again so that I can show you the current quantity which we have of the cooler, and we can see that the cooler is 10 in stock. Okay, so now when I'm going to purchase one of the quantity, so it will become 9. So now I'm going to click on proceed to checkout. So I'm going to place the order, and the order is placed. Now I'm going to go back towards WooCommerce to update this order because it is also cash on delivery in payment method. I'm going to open the order, and I am simply going to update it from processing to completed. Okay, and as we have done that, we have completed the order. Let's go and check whether we have received the message on Slack because the inventory has reduced from 10 to 9. So yes, here we can see that the message is automatically received within seconds. The inventory for the following product is dropped down below 10 units. The product name is this time cooler, and the current stock level which is left is 9. Alright, this means that our workflow is running perfectly fine. So let's quickly summarize what we have done. We have taken very simple steps, trigger and action. In trigger, we have taken WooCommerce, and in action, we have taken Slack. And we have connected both of them with the help of Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever a product update will be received, that whenever the quantity of the product will be changed, and if the quantity of that product will be reduced from a particular unit, then automatically a message will be sent on our Slack channel to our team members to update the following product. So in this way, you can also very easily create this automation for sending automated inventory alerts on Slack to your team members whenever the inventory will be reduced. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends, and also please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.